game of the Horn. You know, as Karachi, as the home team of Karachi, we didn't quite get to play here in the final. So really excited to be here and ready to do well.
You just made the PSL 4 glittering at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. You played one of the finest slots in the last 4 years. Nobody has played inning like that. Do you think that you can repeat that inning in your lifetime? Because that was one of the greatest innings. If you can match it with the international level, even playing what South Africa.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a special knock. I think why I valued it so much was mainly because we really needed a win as a team and just to get us a little bit of momentum. And I really enjoyed, that win because, in our tournament, that's what's changed things. As far as repeating it, I mean, I've played a few, quite similar ones in my career. I've been fortunate to, and I think coming into the back end of the tournament now, that's, it'd be a great moment to play another innings in that fashion and hopefully Karachi win again.
Colin, this is Muzammil from Yarwa. I hope you are doing well and welcome to Karachi. My question from you is that playing in these conditions for the very first time, how difficult will it be for you to play in this condition?
Well, firstly, thank you for the welcome. It's great to be here. Yeah, I think I'm fortunate that in the last couple of years I've played sort of around the world in many different conditions. Obviously, a lot of cricket is in subcontinent conditions these days, and we have to adapt our games to that. Walking out on the ground yesterday was really exciting to come and see the ground that we all come in to play at, and I thoroughly enjoyed seeing what I did see in terms of conditions because it actually looked a lot like South Africa. It looks a great venue and a great wicket, and just really looking forward to getting up there.
Colin, you played in all the leagues from IPL to Big Bash, APL, CPL, and so many leagues. You're playing in PSL also. Which thing is most different in PSL and you like the most in PSL from other leagues?
I think one of the challenges of coming to the PSL, definitely for me as a batter, is when I wake up in the morning. You have to be sharp and be on your game because the bowling attacks here are probably one of the strongest in the world. And I know a few other guys have said that, but I certainly know as a batter when I wake up in the morning, I have to be sharp. We've got some really skillful seamers around, a lot of left-arm seamers, which is different in terms of other leagues. And then every team has one or two really good spinners. So on these conditions, as a batter, that makes it really tough and a great challenge to come and play in the PSL.
Colin, yesterday Indian cricket team wore the army caps and play against Australia in third ODI. And at international level, everyone is criticizing them that they bring politics in sports. What do you think as an international player? Was it a bad gesture or not?
Yeah, tough question to be honest. I'm from a country where, in South Africa, where politics has infiltrated sport, and it's always quite tricky. I think one of the things that I really enjoy about sport, and especially coming from South Africa, is that sport has united our nation. Sport unites the world. So, on that scenario, I don't have a strict and fast answer, but I do know that we've seen the joy of international players coming to play in this league, and that's what I'm focused on at the moment. We've seen the excitement in Karachi about bringing cricket back here. So as far as that incident's concerned, they have their feelings, and I would respect whatever they've done. But my focus is to be here and be focused on making the PSL successful.
Okay, thank you.
Could you satisfied with the security condition in Pakistan, especially in Karachi? You enjoyed?
Yeah, I mean we've been really welcomed with. Obviously the security is always an issue around the world these days, but been welcomed by everyone. Probably looked after by too many people at stages, but I've felt really relaxed being here and mainly just looking forward to playing the cricket.
Colin, as you mentioned that the bowling standard over here in the PSL is far better than the other leagues. So, and you being the mainstay in the middle order, do you think that you are a bit overstretched in the Karachi Kings lineup? And secondly, before your remarkable knock at Sharjah, there was some conversation reportedly between you and Faisal Iqbal. Can you share what he told you?
Yeah, where to start?
Sir,
long question. You know, as far as being, we've got a, I think that's the joy of the Karachi team this year. I don't feel like I'm overstretched. I feel like there's a much better balance to our batting lineup. You know, we haven't quite nailed it completely yet, and I think that's exciting coming into the back end of the competition. We're just starting to find momentum and good combinations. You know, different guys are starting to stand up in games and do it for us. I mean, Liam Livingston's been incredible during the season, and we all know, you know, Bubba's how consistent he is. And there's a few dangerous hitters who probably haven't quite nailed it yet. But I think that's the exciting part coming into you know, the back end of the tournament for us. What was the last part of your question? Oh, myself and Faisal. Yeah, I think that morning I'd had a tough couple of games. I hadn't scored the runs that I wanted to, and I had a great chat with Faisal at breakfast, just you know, about our cricketing careers, and he shared some of his, you know, some of the tough parts of his career as well. And I enjoyed the conversation because it freed me up to just remember that, you know, I need to go out and play well, and you know, have a full go and play my best every innings. And if I do that, you know, I can go home happy. And I think one of the things I enjoyed chatting to him about is that he didn't realise that conversation was just as important as throwing, you know, balls in the net. So, you know, hopefully we learned a little bit from each other on that morning.
Colin, you have played all around the world and you have met all kinds of cricketers. What do you think is special about the mentality and the talent of Pakistani cricketers? What is the difference you have felt, and what is special about them? What do you feel?
I think you know, the passion for cricket is obviously immense in Pakistan, and I certainly enjoy you know, the team environment when we're going well, how excited the guys get about cricket, massively passionate, and that, like I was saying earlier, you know, in terms of Pakistan as a nation, you can feel that pride. Doesn't matter if you're playing. I mean, I've been to watch games at Lords where Pakistan were playing, and you hear, you know, great singing and passion for the game. So it's definitely a uniting fact in a spirited nation. So, you know, I really appreciate that fact. Like I said, coming from South Africa, where sport, you know, does similar things and breaks down barriers. But just in terms of the people I've met as well, very humble people that I've enjoyed getting to know, and you know, friendships that will last for a long time.
Colin, you got the first one who scored a century in PSL 4. Are you ready for another one in front of Karachi fans?
I think that's the thing that excites me. You know, like I said, when I walked out on the ground yesterday, it's a pitch that I think will suit me. I definitely know that I really enjoy the big occasion, and I know that, you know, everyone's extremely excited to be here, and the noise and the atmosphere is going to be incredible. So you know, I'll definitely go to bed dreaming of scoring another 100 in front of this fantastic crowd.
Thank you.
Colin, Karachi Kings have 2 games left. So how much you are hopeful that you are playing like home ground? So you when both games are played, qualify playoffs.
I think you know, getting on the plane coming from Dubai, everyone was extremely excited to come home and bring Karachi Kings as a team and as a badge back to their home city. And I think, you know, we played in the last 3 games. We won the last two out of those 3, and I feel like as a team we're just starting to build, and that's very exciting coming into sort of the back part of the competition. Definitely, if we can get a win tomorrow, you know, I think our guys really believe that we're playing at home in front of our home crowd, that we can go all the way to the final.
Going past the Pakistan team tour every country in any condition, like Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe and other countries. What's your thinking and what your view? Other teams should come in Pakistan and play cricket.
Well, obviously we all know it's been a tricky scenario over the last few years, but you know, hopefully through PSL and you know, there have been a few other teams that have started to tour, and it was obviously very exciting seeing the World 11 tour here last year. So I think that's why we're here, and you know, hopefully in years to come, you know, we can keep creating trust with more and more countries, and hopefully, you know, more and more cricket comes back to Pakistan.
Okay, guys.